As Montgomery County housing costs continue to increase, the rental market is becoming more attractive to those who can't afford to buy a home or don't want to maintain one. Among their housing choices, accessory apartments built within homes or on single-family properties. This summer, planners are crafting new regulations for accessory apartments in hopes of providing more flexibility for families. Susan Kennedy reports.
Among their housing choices, accessory apartments built within homes or on single-family properties. This summer, planners are crafting new regulations for accessory apartments in hopes of providing more flexibility for families. Accessory apartments are not new to Montgomery County. They've been around for decades. However, as a spin-off of the zoning rewrite project, planners are proposing a zoning text amendment that would better define accessory apartments and how they are approved.
The issues became, I would say, a hot enough issue from both sides that we decided to pull it out and allow enough public input so that we could really have an informed way of coming up with our recommendations.
The proposed regulations would allow small attached accessory apartments to be approved without the time or expense required by the special exception process. Small apartments are considered up to 800 square feet. Large units could be as large as 1,200 square feet.
This provision puts a number in there, and that number is 3 persons max. That's whether it's a detached or attached accessory apartment, whether it's what we call a larger accessory apartment or a smaller one.
Recently, planners held 2 open forums for the public to learn more about the proposed regulations and provide input. More than 100 residents attended, and as Greg Russ tells us, one concern was at the top of the list.
One of the major being enforcement of the provisions, and we heard them loud and clear in terms of that, and we will work with the whole idea of whether there needs to be additional staff in place to deal with enforcement issues.
Planners will now take the comments they gathered from the community meetings back to the planning board before deciding whether or not to transmit the zoning text amendment to the county council. I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.